Hello girls, how you doing? Let's do the pick a card. Today is going to be why are they stuck? So that could be triggering. Stay cool, just tarot. As I always say, we do 2 piles and then we develop, okay? Okay? Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Pile number 1, why are they stuck? 10 of Swords, oh damn, the Lovers, Temperance, interesting. Well, they're stuck because they're finishing a cycle of life, and as you can see, it's not a nice one. Absolutely not. It's the maximum amount of pain someone can go through, and I don't wish that on anyone. 10 of Swords is huge. Maybe they actually appreciate how much people have been playing with their heart, how much they've been abused, all kind of betrayal, any kind of things, okay? So after the 10 of Swords, there is the Ace of Swords, which is a good news because then we know where we are. We know what we want and what we don't want particularly, okay? So why are they stuck is because maybe they're finishing that and they need to recover from that. There's an enormous amount of pain, okay? So they probably see a soulmate, lovers, absolutely. Or maybe they just can be lovers with you. They cannot offer you anything else because they're not in a mindset for that. They're not ready just yet, okay? But with Temperance, it feels like you are meant to share something. Obviously, the universe wants you together and you're going to have to rebalance your emotion. And that person as well have maybe to, has to learn how to reopen their heart without being scared or afraid or skeptical, okay? So we have an idea of something happening in a sense of I'm going to learn step by step to reopen my heart, to retrust, to, you know, to start to live again. But we cannot expect something overnight, okay? We have to remember and to be patient. Someone is coming back from this. This is enormous, okay? Let's have more information. Page of Pentacles, yes, they will be ready to restart or to start something when they really have the energy. Maybe they have nothing left in the tank, you know what I mean? So it's just like you cannot run a marathon every 2 minutes. You have to allow some time to recover, to catch your breath, and then woof, we can start again. But there is an idea of re-beginning, but this time properly, because maybe now they took time to heal, to understand what happened, to rebuild themselves, and to actually have some faith in humanity again. So we have to allow them the time to open up again, you know, to blossom again. So we cannot force. It's like when you have, you know, the how can I say, you have a caterpillar in a cocoon. You cannot open the cocoon. You know, the cocoon has to open naturally, organically, and then the butterfly is coming. I was going to say papillon because it's in French, right? Anyhow, so Knight of Wands, yeah, once they're ready, they will be full of enthusiasm. They will be very passionate. And that's why they're stuck is because they're recovering at the moment. They're not stuck per se. They're finding their feet again, and then they can re-engage with you, okay? So let's not be too quick to judge. I think that's a good idea in general anyway. Let's not judge, but just allow them to find their feet again, okay? So pile number 2, why are they stuck? Well, we have the 9 of Wands, here we go. Wheel of Fortune and the 7 of Pentacles. Well, here we go. 9 of Wands, of course, you know, is almost the end of a cycle. They take on a lot of responsibilities. They maybe have no choice, but they have to take on the work because people who are supposed to do the work, they don't do it. So we have still to get to the 10 of Wands. We're not there yet. So why are they stuck? Is because they still, oh my God, required to do so much work. They require to be there for the work, for the family, for friends, for anything and everything except themselves. When they're going to get to the 10 of Wands, they're going to say, whoa, 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 what about me? And then we have an Ace of Wands, so it's a new beginning with a fire in the belly. But right now, they're getting very close to enough is enough, but they're not there yet. So why are they stuck? Because they are... they're subject to a lot of people around them asking them to do things, and maybe don't even ask them, maybe just throw at them some more responsibility. You know what I mean? But that person has to learn to say no. They have to look after themselves first. They have to put themselves as a priority, and it's not about being selfish. It's about self-care, self-respect. Okay, I think they're now too busy to be kind to everyone, to say yes to everyone, because that person wants to be loved. No, they don't love you if they all, they walk all over you. Can we manage to speak English today? That would be nice. So what I'm saying, yes, they don't respect themselves if they allow everyone to, walk all over them. They have to say no. So why they're stuck is because they just say yes to everything. Yes, I take care of that. Yes, I do this. Yes, I take on this. Of course I can. Okay, and then boom, they can't. Okay. So Wheel of Fortune, thank God. Good luck is on our side, thank God. They're gonna end up with that 10 of Wands, and they're gonna realize, Ace of Wands, what about me? What do I need to do for me? And that is necessary. Okay. So of course, it's not going to happen naturally, just like that overnight, because they have that Seven of Pentacles. So they're looking at what they normally do, meaning I say yes to everything, I take care of everything, blah, blah. Or this one here, I do something different. I realize that actually that way, I'm not really respecting myself. So I have to look at this one, but it's a bit of a gamble. I have no idea what I'm going to have at the end. Maybe people really not going to like me at all. So be it. If people like you just because you do everything for them, it's not a feeling of liking. Okay, so let's be honest with that. So the Hermit, yes, maybe at some point they feel the need to be by themselves, because they need to rebuild themselves. They need to understand, where do I stand, what do I want, where am I going. They need to have that moment to appreciate, hold on a minute, those people, they're only with me because they can have something from me, or more there to serve them in some ways. That's not really caring for you, is it? No. A lot of people running away from the from how do I say, the responsibility. A lot of people, that's why they're so overwhelmed by so much things to do, because some people do not want to take responsibility for their action, don't want to do the work, run away with the truth, run away with the money. So of course, that put more pressure on them. But they need to come to an ending as a 10 of Wands, to say enough. I'm not paid to do this. I've been doing this for years. I'm done. Choosing themselves. Yeah. Yes, of course. So they have to learn new skills. So why are they stuck is because they think they're victim of their own generosity, but maybe the generosity is because they want to be nice to everyone. That is not being truthful, I think. I'm not saying they're lying, but maybe they're lying a little bit about themselves. And they just want to be liked no matter how much that costs them. That's not correct. They're going to have to learn to work differently. And with the 8 of Pentacles, it's about learning new skills, maybe to reappreciate themselves, to give some value to their work, to realize I'm worth better and more, or something like this, So in my opinion, is ongoing. They're learning a new way. They're not there yet. They're getting very close to say, hold on a minute, I have to love myself, take care of myself, and then I can be of support for others. Let's have there. Oh, why did I needed that? I needed one more. Yeah, here we go. 10 of Wands. You see what I mean? 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands. And then after that, you have the Ace of Wands. They cannot carry anymore. They say, enough. What about me? What is good for me? What can I do for me? Boom. Et voila. So they're not stuck for long. They just have to appreciate, I need to respect myself. I need to do things for myself. And sometimes we judge it as a bit selfish. No, it's about self-care. Okay? On this note, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao.